Okay, here we are. We're gonna start. All right, people. We're gonna start. We're talking about. See, the thing is, I have to introduce you to this guy because this guy, I've had him for a while, but it's only been, I guess, it's been on cue for like wanting to draw something about him. Right? I had like an idea of what I wanted to do. I won't. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that yet. We're not gonna talk about that idea because I mean, technically, you might have already. You might be seeing it soon because I'm posting it very frequently, like very soon. But so I had an idea for him, but I need to introduce you to him first because I mean you're not even gonna know who he is if like I do that, right? So I guess to start off, we're gonna talk about this. So basically, here we go, right? I have no idea what his name is actually. I don't know what his name is, but he's this like winter, polar bear kind of thing, right? He's He's pretty cool. I was actually drawing him, back when I was like trying to live stream, which I haven't figured out what I want to do with that yet. But like I was trying to live stream and I was drawing him and trying to improve his design, and I ended up going to this, right? I ended up here. And I was actually really, really happy with it. And I colored it and I was like, oh, this just looks like really good. So when we think of like, oh, what's an alpha, right? Or like an alpha, I think would be like when I'm talking about design wise, right? An alpha seems to me like something that's like a concept, right? Like it's an idea that you have taken a little bit further and it actually looks like an idea, right? Like it's not even a scribble anymore. It's like a concept of something, but it's like a concept of an idea. You can tell what it is. It it pretty much like explains itself, or it like pretty much looks like something, right? But it's not necessarily finished. So you could say alpha, and then pre-alpha is like literally just an idea scribbled up, right? At least that's what I'm thinking so far. And then you think that beta, oh, this is like closer to the design, but like we still have like things to change here, but like we have something to change, right? This is like pretty much almost out of beta, right? Like this is almost like what do you call it? Like his design is pretty much there, right? Like I guess like it's almost like closer to the final versions of beta. Like he's pretty much like about done. You kind of just have to draw him enough to like figure out where he's going to be, but like that's pretty much it, right? Like that's where he is. I mean, he looks so simple. I mean, I look at him and I think like, wow, he's just such a simple guy, right? Like he really does look like a bear, but like but I like how he looks. I really like how like long, I guess, like his neck is. Like the thing is, I'd imagine that he can like extend his like he's okay. So this is what he is, right? Like I'll from what I understand right now, like I from what I know right now, right? He's very what can you say? Like I guess one could say he's like proud of himself, right? Like he's proud of himself in the sense that like he's really proud of his like strength and his ability to like win fights, I guess you can say, or like to emphasize his strength over others, right? Like he likes being strong, and whenever there's like something else that's like stronger, he takes pride in being stronger than whatever's there, right? He wants to be the strongest around, and when he is the strongest around, he feels great, and he's like, it's like he's very proud of that. I think that I think that he probably does want to be the strongest around if he can't, like if he's not, like that would be his goal, right? Like he doesn't like being anywhere that's not like, I guess, the strongest. He definitely likes to fight, right? And he definitely likes to prove his strength, likes to exercise his strength, right? Like he likes to not only be the strongest around, but he also likes to fight and exercise just how strong he is, right? Like he doesn't want it to just sit there and do nothing. Like he wants to actually he does want to like engage in fights. Like he's very, very, like very strong. And you would probably find him in like the really like cold winter parts of like the world, right? Like there is like a city that I'm going to be that I have in mind, and it's like in a cold place, but like I'm imagining that like within like the the forests and like the places around it, he's somewhere like in a really, really like cold he likes the cold. If that makes sense. In a wintry area. He's very strong, right? He's like a really, 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 really strong bear. And he's definitely something that you would have trouble, like, obtaining and having him, what else can I say? He would, like, he probably wouldn't listen to just anyone, is pretty much what that is. And that, I guess that's a good way to say it, right? Like, he probably wouldn't listen to just anyone. He needs to, like, he needs to, like, I guess, respect you. Just because of, like, how like full of himself he thinks he is. Like, he's probably, like, he's full of himself, but, like, it's not just being, I guess it's not just being full of himself, right? Like, he likes to prove his strength by, like, fighting others, you know? Like, that's his thing. Like, and he's definitely something that would, this is, like, really hard. Okay, so what else have we said about this guy? So we know that he's strong. We know that he's, like, proud of, like, his strength, but he likes to exercise his strength, right? And I guess he's definitely something that's, like, really, really strong, you know, like, in this world that, like, in this world, right? He's definitely one of the strongest things. But he's not the strongest thing, right? But, like, he's one of the, he's very, like, strong, and one of the strongest, like, he's definitely, like, among the strongest things that you can find. And he's just, I think that's about it then, at least for now, right? Like, you know, like, part of these are supposed to be, like, how far I get with these kind of, like, progress, right? Like, when I have more, like, thoughts and ideas, I, like, put them out, and I'm like, oh, like, here, I've learned this about him, I learned an idea about this guy, and then I tell you guys about it. But, like, as far as I know, as far as this goes, I guess you can say, like, this is pretty much where we're at, aside from all the, like, the newer stuff that I, like, the newer thing that I have that I wanted to introduce you guys first to him, right? So basically, I don't know his name, but he's definitely, like, a really, really strong winter kind of bear that you would find in a really cold place. I guess he could be dangerous because you definitely wouldn't want to approach this thing with, I guess, like, you wouldn't want to approach this thing just because, like, he's really strong, right? But yeah, I guess that's where we're at with this guy. I need to think of names. I'm not that great at naming, but, like, you know, I thought of something else, but I'm like, I gotta, like, think of, like, new names, right? Like, like, names that haven't been used yet. But like, so far, yeah, I think that's where we're at with this introduction, basically. So, thanks. Hope you have a great day and a wonderful time, and that you smile a lot. Bye.